Hey, welcome back to the remastering of Canadian Shield number one. This is page 21. So here we are coloring everything in, re-putting the colors in because I took them out just like I have done for every page and put them in. This is before I decided to retweak the artwork, and then of course I end up deciding to retweak it. So, well, then things I have to sort of recolor things. But you still have the background and all that, which some of it I touched, some of I didn't. So yeah, we get all the basic colors in here, and then we're gonna. Well, as you see, I added some trees, and thing. Unfortunately, some of the artwork that I do didn't get recorded, like adding trees. So, but it is what it is. I think it makes it look better having those trees, and you have to let me know in the comments. And hopefully, you're watching all this through and hitting that like button and sharing this out. So I'm just trying to get everything good for underneath that shadow texture that you see there, and of course, then we get the river done, and now we're going on to the last panel, retweaking the art a little bit more, some that I didn't do before. So you actually get to see some of the retweaking here. Um, and of course, recoloring and getting everything very tight and adding some lines where it needs to be. Um, so and that is good. And then we're on to the final panel, of course, doing all these, adding these colors in, and then eventually tweaking the artwork a little, taking out lines and putting them in where they need to be, which is good. And hopefully you're liking seeing this process. I'm like showing, I love showing you guys this process. It's definitely a process, that's for sure. Um, so I'm not sure what else to say, but I got to keep talking, right? So, um, here we go, taking out lines that don't need to be there, putting in lines, redoing stuff. Like I said, retweaking everything just slightly to make it look a little better. You see me moving the shield, making the maple leaf a little smaller, and then of course, and redoing the emblem on well, the shield there for the big one on panel 5 there, or is it panel 4? I'm not sure offhand, but yeah, this is supposed to be a sequence of obviously of him, you know, testing out his agility while moving and all that, and probably with a bit of speed, you know. But it is what it is, of course. But I'm liking it and cleaning it all up and getting it all done. I just needed to. I put this green background in so I could see where maybe I was missing. Sometimes the white on even whatever color, unless it's really bright, is it's hard to see whether you've got it right or not. And of course, it does help. So again, we're almost done here. It helps with all the stages here that you can see that green shining through, that bright green, and finally done. And we're putting in some background there in panel 3 or panel 4. So it was panel 5. This is a 5 panel page. Now we're getting in all the coloring, putting in some shading and lighting and on the rock and stuff like that. And now in here, putting shadows for the trees. So hopefully everybody is liking that. Um, well, and getting the shading and lighting on Canadian Shield. And finally, we're on to the third panel, doing some shading and lighting and getting the shading for the trees. Uh, it did, that wasn't as didn't take as long as I thought it would, and there we got the river in. Now some shading and lighting on Canadian Shield in panel 4, and then of course doing all that for panel 5, and then of course we'll lower the opacity on the various Canadian Shields. I should probably go into the last one and make him a little smaller, or make the second to last one bigger. It's hard to say which one what I should do. So, uh, but here it is, both of them side by side. The old one versus the new. You have to let me know what you think in the comments below. And of course, if you can hit that like button, share this out, and what else? Ring that bell for notification. So thanks for tuning in. Bye for now. God bless. Love you all. Have a great day.